industrial growth is higher. If you look at the budget deficit, ours is lower. You look at the primary balance, ours is less, ours is higher. You look at exchange rate depreciation, ours is lower. Ours is lower. Sometimes we don't even understand the data. Given the problems we've had in the global economy, and our exchange rate depreciation at 72% over 8 years is not yet. Generally, we have created more jobs than we were creating jobs. We have kept the lights on. Generally, so when it comes to the macro economy, it is night and day growth. Then when you look at infrastructure, we have done almost too much, isn't it? We have done more roads than his government, isn't it? We have built more airports than his government, more interchanges than his government, more hospitals than his government, more schools than his, more fish landing sites than his government, more public libraries than his government, more fiber optic cable than his government, more sanitation facilities than his government, more infrastructure for the military, the navy, and the army, and the police than his government. So there's not one area, one in infrastructure, one that we can compete with us. Not one across all the sectors. The data is clear. The performance of his government was better than ours. I said to him, if you believe that, then come for a debate, one-on-one. Let us show where it's a case or not. Come for a debate. Come for a debate. When you come for a debate, you cannot come and say, hey, you and go away. I'll pin you down with the facts and data. I'll pin you down. I will pin you down. When I told him to come, na Osoro, Ojani to some Kukon Kiti, Ojani. Somebody. So, on what basis does John Mahama want to come back? What is the basis? You cannot say you've done better in education, not in healthcare, not in agriculture, not in infrastructure, not in digitalization. Maybe you have done better in doing so. I confirm. That's it. economy to create jobs. The private sector holds the key to our wealth creation and prosperity. I am going to make sure that at least 3% of GDP, that is 30 billion Ghana cedis, is seeded to create jobs for our economy. Somebody, I am going to bring a flat tax regime to Ghana. A flat tax regime for our imports, a flat tax regime for our incomes. And that will make it very, very easy for tax collection and understanding compliance and so on. So Ghana will have, by the grace of God, a flat tax regime next year. To make sure we all start on a clean slate, I'm bringing in a tax amnesty for all businesses and individuals next year so that we move. The transformation of this country cannot be done without railway infrastructure. We, in the first 8 years, we have been focusing a lot on our roads. I am going to bring in the required investment to build our railway into Mawasu, Ninahiri, into Ade. We are going to do all those railways and great jobs for this country. We are also going to enter into the decade of housing. We are going to address the decade of housing. We are going to build houses just like Singapore did with private sector capital. And I'm going to look, let me tell you one thing. State Housing Corporation, during President Mahama's term of office, state housing, they built only 12 houses. 12. During our term, we have built over 1,000 houses in state housing. One corporation, TDC, during Mahama's period, they built 0 houses. 0. During our period, TDC has built over 1,000 houses. So, when I tell you that we are going to go into a decade of housing, I know what I'm talking about. We are going to go into a decade of housing to leverage on the private sector to build housing. And housing means jobs, carpenters, masons, electricians, plumbers, windows people, roofers, a lot of jobs to all our people. Somebody, we are in the digital world, and I want to provide the youth, digital youth of Ghana in digital skills. They can stay here in Ghana, work in America, work in Canada, work in Singapore, work in the UK, work in Australia, right from here in Ghana. We are in fields. Somebody, we have many policies that we have put in our manifesto. Of course, I cannot put all of them out here tonight, but I have been talking about them. One key policy is the credit scoring system. The credit scoring system. We are going today, if you finish school, you are working, everything you have to buy is cash. Everything is cash. We have introduced a credit scoring system, and very soon we will be buying things from next year and be paying small, see an increase in their standard of living. This is a major policy that we are bringing. Somebody, we are also going to see, as we go forward, under my government, all persons with disability will go for university and tertiary education for free. is between the former president who represents the past and myself. You should ask yourself, who can better unite this country? Who can better unite the diversity of this country? Who can bring innovative ideas to propel Ghana into the fourth industrial revolution? Somebody who has the integrity, who has country, who has the integrity to fight corruption in this country. Somebody who has the compassion for the disabled, for the vulnerable, for the sick in our society, who cares about the needy. Somebody who can protect free education, who can protect teacher training allowance, who can protect nursing training allowance, who can bring more development to our Zongo communities. Somebody, you should model all these questions and ask yourself, who will work very hard and selflessly for the people of Ghana? Who will work very hard and selflessly for the people of Ghana? Somebody who can protect our natural resources. Ask yourselves all these questions. There's only one answer, and that answer is number one. It's number one. It's number one. It's number one. That answer is clearly Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And that answer is clearly the NPP parliamentary candidates in all our constituencies. Number one. Somebody. I don't need a honeymoon. I don't need a honeymoon. I know what I want to do from day one in the presidency. Give me the chance to transform this nation. I have my own vision. I have my bill of form Ghana and propel Ghana and unleash the forces of the private sector in Ghana to bring in the investment to transform this country. So it's number one. Somebody, Mabisi, Zilabai, Niabanga, Molaya Zayina, Asibari, Kativoti, Devoti number one, MG, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the MPP, Jintura, Baba constituency. Iya Nazara Patajama, Salama Sibir, Kupita, Kuzo, Kuvo, Kubai, Dr. Bawumia, Israel said, Yam Ina, Yamba police station, Miminda, Nayan to Abab